Station of Aliw Broadcasting Corporation, reaching and engaging every Filipino on air, online, and on ground. Ito ang bagong DWIZ 882, nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama. Proud member of ALC Group of Companies.
Ang lahat ng opinyon, pagtingin, pananaw o kuro-kuro ng mga bisita at panauhin o mga anchors o host sa programang ito ay sarili at tanging opinyon at pananaw ng mga nabanggit at hindi opinyon o pananaw ng Aliw Broadcasting Corporation, mga producers o mga namamahala ng Aliw Broadcasting o anumang organisasyon na affiliated sa network. At kailanman ay hindi iniendorso ng Aliw Broadcasting Corporation ang mga nabanggit na opinyon at pananaw sa programa.
Ang programang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Petron. Petron knows you deserve only the best.
Moving forward kami sa Sulong na Bayan. Ang inyong paboritong public service program ay susulong na naman. Maririnig kami sa bagong time slot na alas 5 hanggang alas 6 ng gabi. Lunes hanggang Biyernes. Sa prime time slot na ito, higit na maraming listeners at viewers ang aabuti ng aming iba't ibang segments tulad ng Gospel Verse a Day, balita sa special sectors tulad ng OFW, senior citizens, Chinoy community at iba pang makabuluhang sektor. Makakasama ang veteran journalist na si Loli Acosta. Mabuhay! Sulong na Bayan!
Sulong na Bayan. At tayo po ay napapakinggan at napapanood sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening as the case may be. Lalong-lalo na po sa Estados Unidos, sa East Coast, sa West Coast. Ganyan na rin po sa gitnang silangan. Napakalakas po natin sa Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, dyan sa Jeddah, Riyadh, Dubai, Qatar, at sa neighboring countries. Saan-saan naman po yan. Sa Down Under, sa Australia. Hello, hello mate. At syempre sa Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong, Myanmar, Papua New Guinea. Ganyan na rin po sa Macau. At dito naman po sa ating bayan, syempre po, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, at lalong-lalo po sa ating mga kapatirang Muslim. Assalamu alaikum. Alright, for today, you will learn something new again para sa ating envoys and entrepreneurs. At syempre, sino nga ba ang aking co-host, program co-host na napakaganda at napakalaki ng kabataan niya sa akin. But we're turning a new leaf. Pareho kami magsaselebra ng aming kaarawan. Let's welcome to our program ang aking program co-host, no less than Miss Ruby Banyares Victorino. Greet everyone first.
Good afternoon, everyone, to our listeners and televiewers of Sulong na Bayan, Envoys and Entrepreneurs. Sister Loli, happy birthday.
Same to you.
Yes, birthday mo ngayon, ha? Yes, thank you. And we celebrated our birthday this morning. Joint celebration, right. Yes. At ang inyong pong lingkod ay magpi-50 years old
wow,
na.
Golden
diba? Golden.
Golden,
yes. And because it's
What's the
our
secret? Bakit ang ganda-ganda at ang bata-bata
yes,
mo?
of course, my hobby.
Yes.
Ever
we'll have to acknowledge his presence. He's in the studio.
Yes.
No less than Justice Raul Victorino is in the house. Hello po, sir.
Yes. At Sister Loli, dahil ngayon ay birth month natin, special ang ating panauhin ngayon.
Pati,
At maganda rin kasing ganda natin.
Ayan, yan ang gusto ko. Do the honors.
Yes, yeah. I would like to introduce our live guest in this studio. Miss Andrea Natividad is the CEO and Operations Manager of Tulua Nail Spa and Cafe, a wellness-forward brand redefining self-care through premium nail services and organic cafe offerings. With over 5 years of experience at the helm of Tulua, she has built a community centered around natural beauty, relaxation and healthy living, combining aesthetics and wellness in a one-of-a-kind concept. Before launching Tulua, she spent 6 years as a flight attendant. Kaya pala napakatangkad nito, sister, where she honed her customer service skills, attention to detail, and passion for delivering elevated guest experiences. Her global exposure shaped her refined taste and understanding of luxury hospitality, which now reflects across all Tulua branches. She is also the lead designer and contractor for Red Cube Builders, where she creates modern, thoughtful spaces. Alam mo, galing na ako dito
Yan,
Maganda talaga ang interior ng ng Tulua. From wellness hubs to commercial interiors, Her hands-on approach to design and operations ensures every Tulua location embodies the brand's signature warmth, cleanliness, and visual harmony. A firm believer in holistic living, she advocates for the use of natural, non-toxic products, sustainable wellness practices, and empowering women through business. Her leadership style is grounded in consistency, creativity, and genuine commitment to uplifting both her team and her clients. So, sa mga nakikinig at nanonood ng Envoys and Entrepreneurs, i-welcome po natin Miss Andrea Natividad.
Greet everyone po.
Good afternoon, everyone. Medyo I got overwhelmed with the introduction, but thank you and good afternoon. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, you mentioned, my co-partner mentioned about you being a flight attendant. Napakagandang career ito. What made you leave it? Tell us about your journey before you started nga Tulua as a flight attendant.
I was a flight attendant for 6 years for Asiana Airlines, so I was based in Korea. Being a flight attendant is one of every girl's dream.
Right.
Most of the time, everybody wants to travel.
Sure.
And one of the great thing during the being a flight attendant is I was able to discover a lot of cultures and a lot of places that enables to develop my passion for wellness and for design. So after serving for 6 years for an international airline, I dedicated some time pursuing the passion for Tulua.
Okay.
It was born because of the love for the design, and it's as inspiring the same way as the travel inspired me.
Wow. Alam mo, napaka-creative niya,
I know.
sister.
Sa kanyang,
no? So, interior designer na, flight attendant pa, di ba? Beauty and brains talaga. So, you mentioned that you actually have more than 6 years experience as a flight attendant. Meron ka bang mga experiences or beliefs na into current approaches in terms of leadership and customer service? Because yung spa mo, di ba, it's more of customer service, and you really made a premium level in terms of customer service. So, is there something that you learned from being a flight attendant now that you are already a entrepreneur?
Customer service for me has to always be intentional. It has to come with passion and sincere heart. Most of the time, to serve the guests or to serve the clients, you have to give the service without even for them asking for it. This is delivering or knowing your client or your guests what you're gonna be able to offer them and what they need even without asking for it. So in the airline, it's being gracious even though you're under pressure.
Ganon?
It's smiling even though you're
naiinis ka na, you still have to smile?
it's keeping the smile and keeping your temper and being gracious all the time. You will meet a lot of people. There are times that you are not in the right mood. There are times that your clients are irate, but it's being gracious all the time.
Marami bang
Yung
ganun?
patience talaga tested.
Kailangan
di ba?
humaba.
Oo. It's a good character of being an entrepreneur. No?
Oo. Kaya she's resilient. Kasi may pasensya. Diba? But people would want to know, etong Tulua, it seems to blend luxury, wellness, and community in such a unique way. So, how did the idea for Tulua come about? Where did you get that Tulua name? What gap, or rather, or need did you see the wellness industry that motivated you to create a brand like Tulua?
Most business actually usually focus on either aesthetic or service. But I believe that wellness should be the center or the core of every business, especially during the 20th century. For Tulua, we stand our ground on delivering organic wellness retreat. We created a neutral space for everyone to go. That's actually intentional. This is not just about your manicure or your pedicure, but it's a place wherein you can go as a retreat or something that you would feel luxurious. Before, when I was a flight attendant, I would usually go to a nail salon.
Okay.
And then you would hop from one place to another. And when Tulua was created, it was about finding that space wherein you're gonna have your pamper day or your services, and then also having the cafe in hand. We were able to give you the wellness retreat.
Kasi may coffee shop din eh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, pwede ka pang mag-order ng kape.
Yes.
Yes.
So the cafe is actually focused on healthy food. It's sugar-free, and it's also on the juicing and smoothie side. So we intend to change a little bit of the cafe culture.
Okay.
There's a lot of cafe right now, but they are also it's highly focused on sugar or cookies or things that are sweet. Or the highlight is always the coffee, but there is none actually that we can usually go for your wellness. Like if you're gonna go juicing in the house, it's a little bit messy. I've tried,
yes,
believe me, but health should not go. Should not take a setback. It should always be our priority. Healthy lifestyle, healthy choices, healthy, everyday living.
So,
For
natural.
that. Yes,
Alam mo,
natural.
Loli, natikman ko yung pineapple nila with ginger.
Wow.
Ang
Organic
sarap.
ang kape.
Yes, very refreshing and it's good for
Saka
your body,
marerelax ka.
Yes,
That's
yes,
very
while doing your
healthy.
nail, your massage, and everything, And it's a holistic approach as mentioned by Andrea. Actually, maganda rin yung kanyang concept in business. Something
Kakaiba, no?
that we can consider, yung sa mga entrepreneurs, because he mentioned about something na neutral gender. So, yan, usually pag pumunta ka sa isang lugar, parang they have a
Ma-marginalize
specific market to cater,
Ito.
mga babae lang, but ito talagang it's a mix, and they are very considerate in the beginning of the business to consider
Like
also
how?
the neutral gender, dapat neutral sila
Welcome lahat.
in the design, in the offerings, So given your 5 or 6 years of establishing your business, did you experience any challenges, and how were you able to overcome them?
Like every other business, there's always difficulty. There's always difficulty because at first time, you thought or you will think that you know your brand, you know your ideals, and you know what you're gonna do. But as you go along the way, it's hard to establish something, but you have to continuously believe in it. So the shared failures, the shared challenges are the one that enables Tulua to set our grounds, to actually know who we are, what we believed in. And as I would always tell every entrepreneur, if you believe in something, if you know your brand,
Right.
you have to you have to be the first one to believe that it's something, then you're doing something great and you're doing something good for everybody, not just for yourself, but also for the clients and for everyone that's gonna come to your door.
Yeah. My partner mentioned lahat is welcome, You make them feel, that
Tulua
they're
is created with a tropical interiors. One of the reason is if you are going with your spouse, your children, or whoever, some people will be
Family.
uncomfortable to go on a very aesthetic location. But Tulua is created as a place wherein you can have, whether it's a manicure or smoothie. So this is a place where it's you can have a retreat,
Family-oriented.
read a book, have your kids enjoy a
something.
smoothie bowl
Yes.
while you're having your spouse is
Really?
having a massage, or while you're having
Family-oriented.
your service.
It's so spacious
Kaya,
also.
kaya
Spacious.
malalaki yung spaces.
Yes, yes.
You
Pwede
can bring
mag-roam around.
everybody, your son, your kid, baka pwede nga grandkiddos pa, or but they can have their own thing to do.
Yes.
Galing. That's a different,
It's a
Approach.
different approach because me myself, I do believe on personal space.
Sure.
I believe that when you are going to a place, it has to be intentional. It has to be with a purpose. And also, if your purpose is to rest, to have a pamper day, it means the space should be serene. Everything should be about,
Quiet a
or
little
will be
bit.
conducive to resting, to rejuvenating, to giving you new energy.
Right.
So when you finish your yes. Yes.
Kasi syempre kung kasama mo naman mga apo or anak, dapat they have to do something else. Huwag
Yeah.
nila tayong istorbo.
So they can eat while you're doing your manicure and pedicure.
Smoothie,
Yes.
imagine, books.
So at least you're gonna
How'd
have
you
your
come up
personal
with-
space, and
Yeah.
also they will have their time. They
So-
will be able to enjoy their time.
Right. That vision of yours is kakaiba nga. As would everybody learn today na ito yung may manicure, pedicure, pero hindi lang yun pala yung pupuntahan mo. So, paano yun? Consistently bringing that vision to all the locations that you have right now. How many locations ba? How many
We
branches?
have 9 Tulua at the moment.
Dami na.
Nail spa and a cafe. They're also
Okay.
independent cafe. But as a designer and as a lead designer of Tulua, I was able to express the brand's image and the brand's goal, creating really spaces that are intentional for its function, creating spaces that will be unique and to deliver wellness. So we are changing the culture of nail salon and also a cafe. Most of the time, two doesn't go hand in hand. What I meant is Tulua is a dual business model. So it's creating your demand for the nail salon and also for your cafe in one. And having wellness locations in one place when you visit.
So, talaga ba when you go overseas, like flight attendant ka, you look for nail salon agad-agad?
Actually, no.
Hindi kasi you want to do the business or perhaps that early on, gusto mo na ng something wellness or...
Actually, I work in construction, so most of the time my nails are just there.
Malikpod.
But I love the time that you spend sometimes when you're tired and you're just really gonna go for a manicure or pedicure or your moment in a cafe wherein you can just read a book or just enjoy a cup of coffee. Those are the moments sometimes in a very busy life that kinds of rejuvenates and also give you a restart.
Yeah.
So I am a true believer of
Recharge.
really finding a space that's actually highly suited and comfort.
Yeah. So,
During
Angela,
the
you
day.
were able to build a community around the natural beauty relaxation. I think that's one of your key success, no, in Tulua, and healthy living, of course. So, how would you describe your leadership style, and how does it influence your day-to-day operations at Tulua?
A lot of people might agree with me. I'm very strict and firm, but I lead the brand with the same intention as I believe in Tulua. Wellness should not or never take a backseat in every day in all of our decisions or options. So when Tulua was built, I wanted to empower a lot of people on making healthier choices, on being or having options that are easy and you can be able to decide on your everyday cafe runs healthier and also to have those spaces for everyone. Not just for the women, because Tulua right now, there's a lot of
Kalo.
men that usually go for nail art and manicure and
Really?
also
Nag-increase?
yes.
Numbers
So
of
this is
male?
not just about
For us.
your the women's time. Most of the time to go to a manicure and pedicure,
good
but
to
men needs to go too because that is nail care. There is also something that related to personal, like your confidence. So my leadership is always straightforward and firm, but I'm also very encouraging to my staff and to my team. I always believe that the education when we equipped our staff, when
Do
we
you have
equipped
training?
our people, yes.
Yeah.
So that's
For
one of
them.
the things that I believe in is uplifting, uplifting my team,
Sure.
uplifting my staff.
Encouraging them to do more.
Yes.
Because you're the one, you're a hard worker. So
Yeah.
they leadership by example. So
Yes.
again, for training, do you send them some
Training
maybe
schools
abroad or
or
any
abroad?
school?
We have brand
Equip-
partnership, but
Okay.
for Tulua, for our nail artists, we intentionally send them on trainings because, like what I said, the trainings is really not just about the skills. This is in a moral aspect or in spirit. When they get more education and they're more skilled, they are more confident, and that confidence will give and be delivered towards the clients of Tulua. So we have brand partnership for training. Sometimes there are international trainers and guests, and then we
come
send
here.
our team. Yes,
Ah,
we
good.
send our team, and we make sure that we are equipped, and also we don't want them to miss the opportunities. As a matter of fact, most of our managers and supervisors are from a nail technician position, and then we continuously equip them, and then 5 years later, they're already the supervisors
Wow.
or the
Bilis.
managers of the store.
Promotion.
Yes.
What about the salary? Are they competitive?
Mag-apply ka ba?
Hindi.
I believe so.
Nakita mo naman yung nails ko. Mag-apply akong
Para libre na
supervisor.
ang nails.
No, but really, is it competitive? Like
Yes,
they
yes,
won't
yes,
need
yes.
to go other jobs to
What
look for
I would
other
usually
jobs.
tell them is you don't need to go to abroad or go to the Middle East
Go over
in order
FW
for
pa.
you to
Yeah, to
work for your
make-
family. I mean,
right.
everybody wants just to really provide for their family. But with Tulua, when we are upgrading their skills, so they're getting more higher rates and more tips per se.
Sure.
Complimentary tips from the guests because they're
Oo.
always happy
Yun nga, malaki.
with your
Diba?
service. So what we teach is not just really the skill, also the customer service, because it's one of the thing when you give a good customer service, you really do not need to ask. It's
Right.
just gonna be given
Initiative
freely.
nung ano
Yes.
yan,
Yeah.
customer.
Yes.
And then babalik yung customer. Sabihin ko, I like their service.
Tsaka Loli Andrea, I observe yung kanyang mga, we call it manicurists, right? Yung
Technicians.
nail technician,
Nail
artist.
technician,
They call it
artist.
nail technician or artist.
Yeah.
Talagang they walk the talk. Kasi ang gaganda ng mga nails nila eh. Habang
Dapat.
ginagawa nila yung nails ko,
Nakatingin
pinagmamasdan
ka sa
ko, ang
Right.
gaganda ng
Oo.
kanilang
Has
mga
to be
nails. So, example sila
sample yun.
nung gusto mong mangyari with your nails. Ano?
Mapagawa.
At saka alam mo ba, they're offering a Russian
Design.
what do you call it?
Manicure.
Manicure.
Yes, yes,
Russian
yes.
manicure.
What's the
Kakaiba.
difference? Why is it Russian design?
In social media right now, Russian
Okay.
manicure is one of the thing that's actually being talked about.
Bestseller ba? Oo.
It is actually right now because
Why?
one of the good thing about it is for the people that has short, very, very, very short nails
Okay.
or nail biters. Russian
Ang dami
manicure
niyan.
is a dry manicure, so it
Oh, okay.
enables or helps nail growth because it's a
dry.
very refined cuticle work. So it allows your nail to grow longer. Plus, there's a service we call it nail repair in Tulua. It's another term for that is a builder in a bottle. So it enables to put an overlay on your nail, so it's gonna be stronger for the busy people
Right.
or when you
Tayo.
always have
Yeah, like
a broken
me.
nail.
Like tayo.
Yes. So you don't need to go to the salon 2 or twice a month or 3 times because your nails is gonna be able to withstand at least 6 to 8 weeks. So if
Oh,
you're
wow.
busy,
Tagal
so those are the services that you should go for.
Oo.
Yeah.
So
Sila
it's,
Kendall Jenner. Yan,
it's
nakikita.
really
Yes.
worth the price. Kasi kung
It is.
babalik ka after
Another
how many,
2
6
weeks,
weeks na 6 weeks o 1 month, di ba? So worth it na.
Oo. Is it like you don't soak it in water?
Dry manicure,
dry.
yes. It's
That's how you do it.
It's using a different kind of bits, different kind of drills. So it's a very specific and refined cuticle work. One of the thing about Russian manicure, it has to be done by a professional.
Dapat.
Yes.
Hindi pwede mga kung sino-sino
So
lang.
proper hygiene, proper technique, proper skill, that is what Russian manicure is about.
Yeah. That brings me to my next question, partner. Kasi sa Amerika, ako lagi mga Vietnamese ang naggagawa sa akin eh. They're very trained. At saka, ganun din, spacious, they'll offer you juice and all. Pero hindi yung katulad ng sa inyo. But, have you have encounters na nag-complain sila and then to the point they want to charge you or, sue you? Kasi nasira mo yung cuticle. Yun na naman sa Amerika, ang dali. Oh,
Yeah.
lawyer, nasira yung kuko ko dito. Ikaw bahala dito sa company na to.
So,
Luckily naman.
No, but before you answer that, we have to pause for a quick break.
Okay.
Dagdagan mo yung question mo and you expounded it and maybe tell us or the viewers why are you so cautious about everything? Kasi sabi mo nga, Russian, dapat yan mga trained,
Precisely,
well-trained. So you answered that when we return. Meanwhile, we have to pause for a quick break to
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.
San Miguel Pale Pilsen presents, 1, 2, tawa!
Coco, patulong naman sa mga tanong namin, oh.
Game!
Anong tawag sa beer na nakakatawa?
Ano?
Eddie Biro! Ano naman tawag sa beer na kumakanta?
Ano?
Eddie Beer It!
Anong tawag sa beer na nauubos?
Alam ko yan. Disabir!
Tumpak! Kaya bili na tayo ng San Miguel Pale Pilsen.
San Miguel Pale Pilsen, sarap laging kasama. Drink responsibly.
Patuloy nating suportahan at iboto Senator Ronald Bato de la Rosa, ang tagapagtanggol ng sambayanang Pilipino.
Sa Senado, sagot ka ni Bato.
Mahal tayo ni Bato, pagtatanggol tayo sa Senado. Kay number 22, iboto si Bato, ibalik sa Senado. Sa Senado, sagot tayo ni Bato.
Number 22 sa balota.
Yes, sir!
Advertisement is paid for and by Ronald M. De La Rosa, Block 27, Lot 6, Monterey Subdivision, Barangay Magtuod, Davao City.
Haman ang harapin, kahit anong nararamdaman, lahat ay kakayanin. Sa tulong ng may kapal na sa atin ay nagmamahal. With MX3, with MX3, tayo'y extraordinary. Araw-araw, MX3 para extraordinary. With alpha, beta, gamma na sangkap nito, tunay, original at natural na suplemento. With MX3, capsule, coffee and tea. With MX3, it's for you and me. With MX3, dito ako believe.
Mahalagang paalala, ang MX3 capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Come on, let's go to Isuzu Jaguars. You won't regret it. Come on, let's go to Isuzu Jaguars. We've got your back. Isuzu Jaguars, your partner through it all. Isuzu Jaguars, Isuzu Jaguars, Isuzu Jaguars. Let's journey together.
Visit Isuzu Gencars Makati, Isuzu Santa Rosa, Isuzu Batangas Santo Tomas, Isuzu Batangas City, Isuzu San Pablo, Isuzu Legazpi, and Isuzu.
Ako, ikaw, everybody, every bubbly, a Kelly. Si ate, si teacher at little boy, si BF, si Frenny at Mang Boy. Every bubbly, pop a Kelly. Pati flavors, keep it bubbly. Pineapple, Cali bubbly. Apple, Cali bubbly. Light, Cali bubbly. You, me, sila at
Lang sa DWIZ mula umaga hanggang gabi. Updated on air and online. DWIZ nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
Ang balita hatid sa inyo ng Petron. You deserve only the best.
Latest bago at tama. DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
Narito na po ang mga tamang balita sa oras na ito. Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry o PCCI hinimok na manindigan at huwag magpatinag sa paglalantad ng maling sistema sa pamahalaan. Ang detalye mula kay Patrol 17 Jopel Peleño. Jopel?
Hinikayat ng isang media personality ang mga negosyante na miyembro ng Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry o PCCI na manindigan at huwag matinag sa paglalantad ng mga maling sistema sa gobyerno. Sa isang press conference, sinabi Ben Tulfo na kapag wala kasing magrereklamo, walang mabibisto at masasampahan ng kaso. Pag-ikot sa Cagayan de Oro City, Cebu at idinulog umano sa kanya ng mga miyembro ng PCCI ang kanilang mga problema ukol sa pagpapatupad ng Ease of Doing Business Public Act 11032. Ayon kay Tulfo, ayaw lumantad ng mga negosyanteng lumapit sa kanya upang aniya mabansagan ng mga ito na troublemaker at mapag-initan ang kanilang mga negosyo. Sa sumbong aniya ng ilang mga negosyante, umiiwas ang mga ito na maperwisyo kaya't minabuting manahimik at tanggapin na lamang ang maling sistema. Tugon naman dito ni Tulfo, nagtatagumpay ang kasamaan kapag mas pinili ng mga mabubuting tao ang manahimik na lamang. Kapag nanatili aniya ang ganitong klaseng sistema, tiyak na pamumugaran ng mga torobo ang mga tanggapan ng pamahalaan. Siniguro naman ito na kapag pinalad na sa nalalapit na halalan, buo siya ng mga regional watchdog na tutulong upang pangunahan ang pagmonitor sa mga katiwaliang nagaganap sa pamahalaan. Ito si Patrol 17 Chopel Peleño para sa Impilang May Kodong Lakas, DWIZ, nagpabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
At iyan ang mga tamang balita sa mga oras na ito. Mag-follow at subscribe sa lahat ng DWIZ News Digital Channels, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, X, DWIZ News App at DWIZ News website. Ako po si Gia Rafael, nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama.
Oras-oras nagbabalita ng tama, naglilingkod ng tama. DWIZ News Catch Up. News Catch Up.
Ang balitang ito ay inihatid sa inyo ng Petron. Petron knows you deserve only the best.
Ang oras natin ngayon, 5:32 p.m.
That time check was brought to you by MX3.
MX3. Dito ako believe. DWIZ.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.
Ating programang Sulong na Bayan. At syempre, kapiling pa rin po natin ang ating kapartner, ang napakagandang Bini-Bini. the birthday celebrator. Kaya pa na yung puri ko sa kanya. Si Miss Ruby Victorino. At syempre, ang ating panauhin. Napakaganda rin, Miss Andrea Natividad. Alright, the hang question was, may controversy kasi na pag nakasira ka nga ng nails and all, are you guys like ready for that? Kasi syempre, sabi mo nga, your technicians are being well-trained, they attend seminars, pero somehow, may mga ganung time na hindi you can please everybody. Sabihin ng customer, ay nako, nasaktan mo ako something like that.
In every business, I think lahat tayo needs, as an entrepreneur, we have to be prepared. One of the thing that I appreciate about customer concerns at most is we learn. It's a learning curve. So far, we don't have that kind of major complaint. But of course, on our daily basis or at times that we experience a lot of complaints or few complaints or depending on the situation. But that is the reason why training our nail technician continuously is very, very important. Why customer service training is very important. We do what we call a recurrent training every quarter and every annually, every year. So at least we will be on the same page all the time as a team and as a group. And as you grow bigger, this is very important for us, continuing the service and also delivering premium and skilled service.
Nako, praise God, wala pa silang complaint. Siguro naman, pag nag-complain ka naman kasi dito sa atin, baka abutin ka ng ng ilang taon, siyam-siyam, para lang sa nails mo, di ba? So, I think in one of the attitude ng mga Filipinos is very patient. Di ba? So, naintindihan nila yan. And they're also talking to the nail tech. Nako, don't do that. Sabi mo, kaya napipigilan mo
preference
na. At the end, di ba? Napipigilan mo na, masakit, huwag mong galawin yan. Something like that.
Muna akong alisan ng ingrow.
I experienced that also.
I do that all the time.
Yes.
So what we usually tell our our customer relations officer or our front desk, you make sure to ask every guest before they leave. How's their service or if they're okay. So at least if there's anything, we can address it immediately. We can give the service until from their first visit, from the time they come in until the time that they
that's a good customer service.
Yan leadership.
Yes.
Kasi yung style niya everyday thing niya, dapat pinapakita niya sa mga tao niya. Tanungin mo sila.
Yeah. So Andrea, you're a strong advocate for holistic living, natural products, and sustainable practices. So how do you ensure these values are deeply ingrained in the operations of Tulua?
Tulua's items are organic or at least naturally derived. It's very hard to call it organic nail spa because we use alcohol and still we use acetone. But all of our items are specifically formulated for Tulua. It's made by our chemists. We use Himalayan salt for your scrub with oils, natural oils. We believe that as clean and as natural the items, they're very easily absorbed and tolerated by the skin. So this enables less skin problems, less irritations, and we believe that even in the spa services, the cafe also believes in the same thing, that it offers healthier options like the juice, the smoothie bowls, and the smoothie itself, or even the snacks. So they are sugar-free, so it's really an total overall wellness retreat.
So who's doing your purchasing? Yung katulad na sinasabi mo, yung mga partner,
suppliers.
yung mga suppliers, saan nyo sinusource, and sino yung mga ino-offer sa cafe? Ikaw ba yun? Nagluluto ka rin ba?
We have a team naman. We have a team naman, but one of the purchasing style that we have is fresh needs to be purchased 2 or 3 times a week. So we source this from our local grocery stores or markets. The coffee beans that we have are sourced out locally from our local farmers. It means some of the beans comes from Batangas or from Benguet or any other part of the Philippines, and it's actually formulated for the use of Tulua, or at least blended, I may say.
Okay, but text partner tayo, what she refuses to be named kasi nagpapamanicure na rin daw siya, but narinig niya yung Russian manicure, or yun na yung bago ngayon, ano? So how long does it take daw para
Russian manicure usually around 2 hours.
So you do that now?
Yes.
Meron na?
Yes.
Okay, you do that in your salon?
Selected stores, or at least, well, for Tulua, most of our stores has a Russian manicure services. So it's about 2 hours. And then if you're gonna do your polish, so probably another
one?
30 minutes. Okay. So the good thing is we have a cafe, so you're not gonna go hungry.
That's the idea there.
Yes, so you're not gonna go hungry every visit. Yes.
Depende ka sa cafe.
Kain ka na kain.
So if you're
what do you
going
call your cafe?
I'm sorry?
What's the name of your cafe?
It's same. It's a Tulua Cafe.
Okay.
Yes,
So, nagutom na ako. Nagkakakuyo na niya. So, nagkamakorder muna tayo.
That's the challenge. If you're going with your spouse, you can have them stay in the cafe. There's also Wi-Fi, so they don't really need to feel challenged of being left out for 2 hours.
Ayan, hindi ka mabobore, Justice.
Yes.
Kasi pag nagpamanicure si
Lolly,
Ruby, ang
nagpapa-eyelash ako, kumakain na siya doon sa cafe. Hindi siya nahiinip.
So, anong benefits of a Russian manicure?
Russian manicure, since it's a defined cuticle work, it allows your nail to grow longer. So this is really, really best for the nail biters, and also for those individuals with really, really short. We call it very, very, very short nails.
Kasi mga bata ngayon, diba?
Biting.
Anong cause nun?
Talaga?
Habit din eh.
It's a habit.
Sometimes
Sometimes stress. Sometimes,
Habit ata yung stress.
ba?
Stress. Anxiety, stress, or sometimes, it's a habit sometimes. Yeah.
So, very careful kayo with the gels and the fluids, di ba? Hindi ganun kasimple. You have to be very cautious dahil, yun na nga. Ayun, nasagot na daw niya, nasagot mo na daw. Kasi she has to prepare and expect to be there for like 2-3 hours.
So just bring a book, or just, there's Wi-Fi, so you can just you can finish one movie on your visit.
Netflix ka muna. Ayan. So, meron bang tinatawag na press-on nails? Ano ba yan? Anong difference? O walang kwenta ba yun? Or ano? For temporary, ano siguro?
There are press-on nails because some people doesn't have really the time, or some people just really love to change their nail colors every day or two. So that one is suggested for them. But for us, we have the extensions. So for me, the extensions allows you to have your perfect nails, the nails that you actually wish that or dreamed of. So you can have nail art, you can have specific designs, and then it's gonna last at least 6 weeks or so. And then when you change it, there's a service called infill. You don't really need to remove it. You just have to like a maintenance, like change the polish color, fill the growth, and also have another nail art.
So I'm sure you sterilize your instruments.
Yes.
Okay.
We use actually all the Tulua. We are proud to say that we use a medical grade sterilizing agent. So those are the one that's used in hospitals as well. So we are very particular with sterilization for client safety and for sanitation. That's one of the things that cannot take a shortcut when it comes to Tulua.
Kailangan experience talaga at saka well-trained yung technician. Kasi ako, this is acrylic eh. So what's the difference ng gel? Educate us lang.
Dinidikit ba yan?
No. It takes like one full 3 hours nga ito eh. Kaya technician sa bahay ko ginagawa. But again, talagang severe and extra careful.
Yes. The gel extension actually takes lesser impact on your nails because there's a tip that's actually just using an adhesive. It's actually protecting your nail bed, and then the items, or I mean the nail polish, and then the designs are just placed on top of it. So it has lesser impact when it comes to your nail bed, and you don't need to change it as often. Also. So,
pero
but
healthy pa rin.
Yes, there are other people who still prefer acrylics, although we do not recommend it anymore right now.
Talaga? Why?
It's not healthy.
It has more chemical
Kasi organic
impact.
based.
Even the
Sister,
smell
may chemical
is...
daw.
Oo, yeah.
Yes.
Ako, meron silang mga ano ba yan? Chemical or something.
Organic na. Meron na rin.
It has to have one. Kasi yan na yung mga susunod, kumbaga sa digitalization sumali ka na dyan. Maging digital ka na rin.
Your options, yes.
So, ayan. At least,
may concern ka for the environment also, di ba?
Environmental friendly.
Yes,
So,
I think
ayan.
that is one also of the social advocacy or responsibilities that you are imparting in Tulua, no? Yung mga paggamit ng mga natural, organic, and also the when it comes also to the process, no? Talagang very concerned kayo, and also the environment. Kasi they make sure that the ambience is and the ambience also, no, very relaxing. May mga dahon,
hindi toxic.
May mga dahon-dahon pa dyan sa paligid
para
mo.
you can breathe the oxygen properly.
Yes, very relaxing, no? So, talking about the yung mga tinatawag nating specific initiatives or programs, katulad ng social responsibility mo, meron ba kayong program to support women in your business, either employees or customers nyo?
Tulua is still a very young brand, but like what I mentioned a while ago, uplifting the skills of every nail technicians, and even starting from our staff is one of the reason or one of the key elements of Tulua. So in the future, what we wanted is to really make training centers that will enable other like technicians or whoever wants to learn the craft in a much more in a setting that they'll be able to uplift their skills by people they can relate to, because having the team that can give an example that they came from a nail technician and now they are a manager or a supervisor, that's very much like an uplifting testimonial for everybody. So I hope that in the future we'll be able to do this and also reach out to to do other things for as an organization as well.
Evolve na talaga. You're ready for that. Malaki. This is a big thing.
Training center, that's good.
Kasi
that's nice.
the industry, the wellness, pag sinabing wellness, talaga naman from the top of your head to the sole of your feet, you want to relax. So, nandyan yung nails, nandyan yung massage and all. Kasama ba yan?
Yes, it's a one-stop space.
Okay.
I just wanted to add a while ago. Many like many of the staff, or at least on other nail salon, they will consider themselves manicurists or manicurista.
Okay.
And then sometimes this is one of my advocation that it is sometimes it comes very degrading to others.
Manicurista.
So what I usually believe.
What's the term?
Nail artist or nail
technician.
technician, because this is a profession. I mean, this is a very skilled profession, and nobody can actually do it. Especially with the proper training and proper equipment, we can even send out our nail technicians to overseas, to other country. I mean, a lot of
par with them.
Yes, even in Qatar, even in Dubai, a lot are sourcing out our skilled technicians. So those are the advocation that we wanted to reach out in the future, to be able to train more staff, to be able to uplift more. So this is a career.
Right.
It's not just
simpleng manicurista.
Yung manicurista lang po ako. Especially for me, when they're talking to me, I will always tell them, you're not manicurista, you are a nail technician. There's no lang.
Yeah.
You are a nail technician, you are a skilled
it's a career
technician. Yes.
Talaga empowered. So kahit simple polish lang, technician pa rin ang tawag sa'yo.
They're
maybe
also of course you have to be willing to undergo the training.
Sure.
You have to be
Pag
willing
hindi ka
to
pa
open yourself to
train.
criticism and guidance and everything. If you really want the career, you might start as gusto ko yun or ay manicurista ako. But after the training, you will call yourself nail artist.
Yeah,
Sige, sa
ganda.
next, we have to pause for another break, pero ang tatanong ko when we return, mukhang you are involved na deeply for training, seminar, and equipping. Meron ba kayong plano na maging recruiter or deploy? Kasi ang daming kailangan. There's a big demand in Dubai for nail technician.
Really?
So if we're not armed with the skills,
Yeah.
paano? Sinong papadala natin? Katulad ng mga caregiver and all. So, you will answer that when we reach.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.
San Miguel Pale Pilsen presents, 1, 2, tawa!
Coco, patulong naman sa mga tanong namin, oh.
Game!
Anong tawag sa beer na nakakatawa?
Ano?
Eddie Biro! Ano naman tawag sa beer na kumakanta?
Ano?
Eddie Beer It!
Anong tawag sa beer na nauubos?
Alam ko yan! Di sa beer!
Tumpa! Kaya bili na tayo ng San Miguel Pale Pilsen.
San Miguel Pale Pilsen, sarap laging kasama. Drink responsibly.
Narito na ang Filipino Mirror, ang unang tabloid sa negosyo. Nagtatampok ng mga eksklusibong balita at impormasyon ng pagtatagumpay sa negosyo. Ang tabloid na nagbibigay ng gabay at inspirasyon sa pag-unlad at pag-asenso. Filipino Mirror, naglalaman ng mga nagbabagang balita, napapanahong issue, may init na opinyon at komentaryo. Filipino Mirror, ang unang tabloid sa negosyo. Pinarangalan ng Gawad Tanglaw bilang natatanging pahayagan sa 3 magkakasunod na taon at marami pang pagkilala. Kaya bumili na at magbasa ng Filipino Mirror ng umasenso sa pagnenegosyo.
Ako, ikaw, everybody, every bubbly, pop a Kelly. Si ate, si teacher at little boy, si BF, si Frenny at mang boy. Every bubbly, pop a Kelly. Pati flavors, keep it bubbly. Pineapple, Cali bubbly, apple, Cali bubbly, light, Cali bubbly. You, me, sila, sweet. Everybody, every bubbly, pop a Kelly. Magnolia, feeling good, set up.
DWIZ. Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong na Bayan sa DWIZ 882.
Ating programang Sulong na Bayan. Pasulong na po ang bayan. Bakit? Nandito si Miss Andrea Natividad to help you learn a whole lot. Kasi nga, by its own self, career na yung nail technician, maybe, kailangan mong certificate yan. Bago ka talaga maging real trained or fully trained. So, I was like asking her partner kanina before we pause for a quick break. Aba, there's a huge demand sa Dubai, sa Qatar, mga talagang high-end countries for nail artists or nail technicians. Now that you're training people here, do you also eventually plan to deploy them after being trained?
That is a very interesting question. Opening a lot of new doors and but maybe considering, because one well, aside from our manpower are really fully skilled. I mean, the Philippines we provide skilled manpower everywhere. But ayoko naman maubos yung
wala matira.
Local technicians natin. But if it means that empowering families, other people, yes, of course.
Yes, yeah. Eventually, I think.
Kasi you can set up a school or maybe a huge
and maybe
center.
it will change the kind of yung they call it, I'm not sure,
The
demographics.
labeling.
Labeling and demographics. When it comes to our workers, na there's no such thing as lang.
Yeah. And also the trend.
Yes.
Kasi if Andrea is starting for an organic, natural cafe
Plant-based.
spa, diba? Speaking of plant-based, diba? So it's setting the trend, no? For our, what do you call it, spa industry, right? So let's talk about, furthermore about the wellness trend. So meron ka bang like yung yung mga plant-based, yung mga organic services. How do you see that impact the future businesses in this sector? So meron bang emerging trends kang nakikita na excited ka and you want to introduce in the Philippines?
Wellness is actually taking center stage at this time. A lot of hotels or hospitality are even changing what they offer. They don't offer buffet anymore. They offer a very intentional like meals or services, fully equipped gyms and meditations or yoga. So at this time, there are what they call cafe party, a 7 o'clock party without liquor. So the Gen Z are changing. They're drinking less liquors. So I'm very, very much excited for Tulua and also for other businesses to actually embrace wellness, because it's one of the things that I truly believed in. I'm an advocate for wellness, that everything that's actually natural and organic is actually good for you. So whether it's food, whether it's your self-care, whether it's a mental health, so anything that would add on to that is actually I support and I believed.
Mental wellness pati eh.
Yes.
Kasi yan talagang medyo challenge. Lahat naman tayo is being challenged because of the social media. Now you'll have to divert that kind of thinking. Ito, there's another thing that you can like do.
We have actually right now other companies empower their people or empower their staff by having spa party instead of a night out.
Yeah.
So it means like if you are
No
well
drinking.
rested, if you are happy and also pampered, you feel better. It actually overflows on your work, on your performance. So a lot of companies right now are changing also.
Is that
Changing
different
how
from
they
team building or the same?
The team building?
Yeah,
Oh, the team building is different naman. The team building kasi it mostly connects on communications and other purposes also. But this one is taking your team to a pamper day with a spa service and a cafe and just really getting together, because not everyone can go out for a full manicure or pedicure, especially if you're very busy.
So, at the end of the day, it's still an individual feeling and experience.
Yes, yes,
Although
yes,
you come in a group, but it's a spa party for individual, you get to
You
do
get
the
refreshed.
service. Yes, you get refreshed. So, pagbalik mo sa office, naku, ano ka na? Hyper ka na. Ang productivity mo tumataas.
Alam mo yung feeling that you have a fresh manicure or you have a fresh haircut or something. Yes.
Confident ka paglakad mo sa office, ang ganda-ganda mo, nakaganon ka pa, di ba?
I remember, no, just very quickly, my editor, Julie Dasa, she's still here. She's columnist of Manila Bulletin. Loli, let's go. Where? Basta hapin. Drive siya. Yung pala, she will treat me and pamper me sa food spa. And that time, bagong-bago pa lang mga food spa. Hindi ko nga alam. Meron pala yan.
May food spa.
Ay, nako, enjoy ako. At saka mani-pedicure. Ayun, pag-type ko ng aking mga storya, confident ako. Kasi
inspired ka.
Saka your nails are on point.
Yun, dapat pala. So, now it's going back.
Yes.
Yan naman.
So we have corporate packages, we have spa party packages, bridal, birthday, baby shower, like literally everything.
Wow.
Yes.
Pati
So
baby shower.
Yes, there are stores that can cater to starting from 10 to 50.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Huge business.
Yes, ang galing nga eh. So what's next, Andrea? What's next for Tulua? Are there any future plans of expansion?
Yes, we believe in the brand, and we know that aside from the expansion, it's going to be good for everybody. I mean, a lot of people would have the access for healthier drink options in terms of the cafe. So we are hoping to expand on the Visayas region also, the Vismin region as well within the year. So there's a lot of plans, there's a lot of things coming this year. So yun yung mga gusto nating
What about
mangyari.
Mindanao?
Yes,
Kasi
we have Cebu, Davao, Iloilo. Those are the initial Vismin expansions that we wanted, or at least we plan to achieve for this year.
2025, here we come.
Kaya natin yan, Loli.
Kaya.
Franchise tayo.
Diba? Ito nga, naisip ko na.
Yes.
Doon ako sa pag-deploy sa Dubai. Kasi ako nagbigay.
Ikaw yun, yung additional services.
POEK, so wala tayong problema dyan.
So yung mga naghahanap po dyan ng bagong maninegosyo, bagong venture, you can inquire from Tulua Spa. I think very affordable ang kanilang franchise. You call it master franchise fee and very unique concept. Yan. So, very ideal.
One for the Guinness.
Yes,
Imagine.
yes,
You'll feel good about yourself and you will earn. But looking back on your journey so far, what is one lesson you've learned that you wish you had known when you first started Tulua?
Whew.
Nag-push.
One is, you really have to believe in yourself.
Muna.
That is, you're your first cheerleader. Because a lot of people will not believe in your brand. You have to know.
Hirap yun, no?
Yes, you have to believe in yourself. That's one of the thing. And also,
how long did it take? Para talaga.
it's still ongoing.
Okay. Work in
No, but
progress.
it's everyday process. But also, if you're a new entrepreneur, invest in even the basic classes. It is better to know your what you're going into, to know your basic on business, your basic accounting, your basic on marketing, and even on your basic administrative plans, because this will save you a lot in the future. So I am a technical person, so I am a designer. I didn't take up business initially. So until today, until right now, I'm still studying. So I'm studying. I spend my weekends on studying, because you always need to continue learning for your business, for yourself, and also to lead everybody, to lead the people that's with you. You have to continually learn.
So Andrea, 6 years back, no? Yan talaga yung trust ng Tulua, organic wellness spa,
Yes.
right? So and Loli, they're very consistent, no? Some entrepreneurs kasi when they
Start,
get into challenges, they drop
Give
the
up na.
concept.
Right.
They change it, the entire concept, but you were very consistent because I think you believe in
the
that
product,
vision, in that particular, we call it advocacy, na to offer really organic and natural spa experience for everyone, no? So I think that's also one of the key. No matter how many, how difficult your challenges, you stick to your goal, your business offerings,
Empowering.
and
Yes.
later on you will succeed. Like them.
Yeah.
They have 9 branches already.
Imagine that early on. When did you start?
That was pandemic. It was a
2020.
pandemic. Yes, it's 5 years ago. And then
Pandemic pa, di ba?
9 to 10
agad,
stores.
nag-balloon into all over
But
Manila.
I agree with Miss Ruby. It's very difficult for any business owner to stay on track.
Right.
Sometimes there's a lot of things that's happening, and then you're gonna feel like, am I doing the wrong thing?
Frustrated, maybe.
Is my brand wrong, or is my my marketing style is wrong? But you find your core and always put your center on your core. It's like your magnet when you're making decision. If you believe on what you're doing will empower and will help other people, that is a good business. That is the core of the business. It's not just really about making money. It's really about changing multiple lives that are connected with you.
Galing. Transforming everyone's character.
Mabuhay ang kababaihan.
Genuine ang kanyang motive eh.
Yeah,
when you have that
empowered
bottom line is if your motive is really genuine, you'll prosper. So may last question tayo. You want to ask it?
Yes,
What
yes.
would you like?
So what would you like people to take away from your story or the mission of Tulua Nail Spa and Cafe?
Takeaways.
Pursue your passion. Pursue your passion. Believe on. If you feel something that's actually right, and then you have invested your emotions and everything that you have on it, you pursue it. Some people will be discouraging you. Some people will not believe in you, but you pursue your passions. And for Tulua, I believe that really clean living, organic living, natural living is actually the best option. Whether it's in our lifestyle, whether it's in our personal life, whether it's in our relationship or any aspect of our life, that is one of the great way to go or to live.
Very well said. The scriptures is very strictly saying cleanliness
Yes.
is next to
Godliness.
Ayan. Kaya super prosper. So soar high. That's our word for you. So we want to thank you for the sharing. Ang daming na-inspire. I'm sure ang mga viewers natin would know now what to do. And baka mag-isip na sila, dali mag-training na tayo, salin tayo dyan, deploy tayo.
At saka kung magiging kasing ganda tayo ni Andrea,
sana all.
magtatayo na tayo ng ganyang negosyo.
So that's Miss
Thank you,
Andrea.
thank you for having me. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
This is not the last time kasi maghahanap kami ng mga updates.
Maybe next time. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you sa ating naging kaagapay. Siyempre si Engineer Fred Lamala, si Jackie, si Hias, ating chairman.
Yes, birthday.
Ayan, birthday niya kasi bukas.
Yes,
Chairman
happy
D. Edgar
birthday,
Cabangon. Happy
Chairman
birthday.
D. Edgar, yes. God bless you more and more.
Yes. Have a good day and night. God
Yes.
bless.
Thank you. God bless
Thank you,
everyone.
thank you.
Si Miss Loli Acosta, Sulong na Bayan sa DWIZ 882. Ang programang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Petron. Petron knows you deserve only the best.
This is the news